Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to a weigh-in update video for April 24, 2019. If you're new here, hello, thanks so much for joining me. I have been documenting my life here on YouTube since, basically since 2017. Started keto March 6, 2017 at 425 pounds. And I'm weighing in today at 374, which is, I'm the exact same weight that I was last week, and I've been up and down the same 5 damn pounds for the past 2 months, and it is what it is at this point. For those of you, again, who may be new or don't know, I had to go back on insulin starting in February because I'm on immune suppression therapy for my autoimmune disease called myasthenia gravis. And unfortunately, one of the side effects of that is hyperglycemia. And the only way that we've been able to control my blood sugars is through insulin. And I've seen a couple of you guys suggest Moringa. I don't know how to pronounce it. So that is something that I am going to look into. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's kind of what's happening. I went and saw the new spine doctor yesterday, and I actually filmed this video yesterday after that visit, and I spent 20 minutes crying on camera. Mad, angry, frustrated, and I'm trying to avoid that today, but I can't promise that there won't be tears. That appointment was so frustrating. Number one, I didn't see the doctor, which makes me angry. If I have to pay $230 to see a doctor, I damn sure better see the fucking doctor and not a nurse practitioner or physician's assistant, which I absolutely don't mind seeing, but I want to see the doctor first. And then she took one look at me and just basically dismissed everything that I had to say. And it was so bad. Rob mentioned once we got in the car, he was like, she just refused to listen to you, didn't she? And I was like, yeah. So they've ordered 3 new MRIs, cervical, lumbar, and thoracic spine. And I'm gonna get those done, listen to what they have to say, and then I'm gonna find somebody else. I have 2 pet peeves when it comes to dealing with medical doctors. The first is when someone treats me like I'm stupid because I'm fat. And also if someone just assumes that all of my medical issues are because of my weight. And the second is definitely not true. And the first is hella not true. And she just didn't listen to me. Like, I kept having to repeat myself. And the entire time we sat there, she was just looking me up and down with a look of disgust on her face. And I should have said something, asked her to bring the doctor in and said something right then. But I was just so appalled. Like, I actually was so mad. I was so angry. They probably would have had to call the police to get me out of there because I was just so angry. So they completely contradicted what the neurosurgeon said that there wasn't anything on the MRI that showed I should be in any kind of pain, even though she showed me where there's absolutely 0 space between my spinal cord and my spinal canal, or my spine. There's no space. There should be a space there. So it's like, well, there's part of the problem. She showed me the bulging disc, which are rubbing against the nerve in my thoracic spine. There's the other part of the problem. I'm just so angry and so frustrated. And so like I said, I'm going to go through the test. And then they were like, well, as soon as you get your MRI schedule, make sure you call us because he's gone a lot of the summer. And I'm like, Jesus, Mary and Josephine. So it's like, I just want to get the testing done, and then I'm going to ask for a third opinion. I figure that's what I have to do. It's because if you get 2 completely contradicting diagnosis, it's just like, what the hell? They did refer me to a pain management specialist who I actually got in, and I get to see this Friday. Because that's one thing she kept talking about. epidural over, and I was like, I've had an epidural. I had an epidural. I've done the epidural. The epidural didn't work. It worked for maybe 2 weeks. I was like, it wasn't, I want something that provides consistent relief, whether that's a shot every day of my life, whether that's a pill every day of my life, whatever. But I don't want to go under anesthesia, have a shot that could potentially do damage, and it only worked for 2 weeks. And so hopefully this pain management doctor, will have some other options other than an epidural or physical therapy. I had reached out to my neurologist because the nerve pain in my side was just getting beyond unbearable, and I asked her to increase my Lyrica, and she did, and that has helped a lot. But they were also going to refer me to pain management, and I said, let me meet with the spine doctor, see what they have to say, and then I'll let you guys refer me out. So dependent upon what the pain management specialist says on Friday, the doctor says on Friday, I may have my neurologist also refer me out, and I'm gonna seek out a third opinion for the back shit once I have the imaging done. I didn't realize that my images were over 2 years old. I don't know why that didn't register, and it's probably because the last 2 years, 3 years now, have been just complete and utter, they're just. But I gotta get some pain relief. And I've got to get some pain relief. We got to figure something out, because it's just getting to the point where it's unbearable. And I just need something a little bit stronger. Somebody mentioned marijuana. It's not legal in Texas. Medical marijuana isn't legal in Texas. So yeah, I know a couple of you, like I said, mentioned that, would it be considered a supplement? I don't know. I may look into that. I'm thinking about reaching out to a naturopath and maybe trying, at this point, I'm willing to try whatever I need to do to get some relief. And like I said, I'm just really frustrated. And I saw my therapist today, and I said, I just feel like I'm not being heard. Because I just feel like I want to start over with a brand new medical team. I feel like even my primary care physician, who I love, and I've told you guys in the past, I trust with my life. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not being heard. Or like I told the therapist, it's like, I don't know if it's because I'm not being heard or if I'm not hearing what I want to hear. So I'm considering, I'm going to reach out to the Mayo Clinic, and I'm going to see if I can find a neurologist somewhere in the state of Texas that maybe I can see. I'm considering reaching out to a new primary care physician, just to get a pair of fresh eyes on my situation, to be like, okay, this is what I see, and this is where we can move things around. I'm having issues with my blood sugars again. They've been consistently in the 200s over the last week. I missed one injection last week. Did I mention that in the last video? I don't remember. And my body it's been hell trying to get my numbers back down. And I'm like, man, the scale isn't moving, and my blood sugars aren't doing what they're supposed to do. And I just feel like I'm back in that spot. I'm like, I'm at the very end of a very frayed rope. And I say that a lot. And it's like, then I put some tape on it and it's fine. And then the tape unravels, and then here we are again. And it's just beyond frustrating. And I feel like it's completely out of control. And I think that's where my biggest issue stems, is like, I have zero control over anything. And I don't know. I'm not in a good headspace. It's been a struggle, guys. Like I said, I feel like I've been hit by the struggle bus the last couple of months, and I'm just really kind of over it. I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. So I don't even know at this point. I don't even know at this point which way is up, which way, you know, I don't even know. And the weather's not helping. I mean, I love the rain, don't get me wrong. And, you know, we had some pretty strong storms blow through last night. Nothing tornadic or hail, or at least not here. But, you know, again, the barometric pressure can really wreak havoc on your body. And so it's just, like I told that stupid PA yesterday, it's like, I already have a pretty high pain tolerance because I live with constant pain. I said, but this is getting to the point where I can't function at all. And I'm starting to lose my fine motor function. Like writing. Saturday, I started writing a list for the grocery store, and I just looked at Rob and I was like, I think you're gonna have to do this. I couldn't control the pen. I had a really hard time, like yesterday, I had to sign my name. I had the hardest time writing it, you know, when I had to print it on the forms. It's just one more thing on a long list of things that keeps happening, and it's beyond my control. It has nothing to do with my weight at this point. It has everything to do with the genetic issues in my spine and this autoimmune disease. And it's like, I just feel like there's nothing I can do. You know, just keep on keeping on. And I'm trying, Lord knows I am, but you can't understand it until you live through it. And I know there are people struggling like I am, and people who are living through, you know, stuff that is way worse than what I'm dealing with. And, you know, you can understand why it's so hard to just function. Just, you know, that's why I told my therapist today, I was like, I just want to feel normal, and my normal, not, you know, what society deems normal, but my normal. Like, you know, I want to be able to go to a thrift store or run to Michael's or go to Torrid or, you know, whatever, or go meet my friends, you know, for lunch or drive across the city. I can't do those things. And so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's where I'm at. I don't know. But so yeah, I don't know. That's all I have. That's all I have right now is I don't know. So as far as the weight loss goes, I see my doctor next Thursday. My birthday's on Monday. I'll be 41, officially in my 40s. And then I see my therapist on Wednesday, and then I see my regular doctor on Thursday. I'm gonna have him take me off the Adipex because it's not working. It doesn't have an opportunity to work. And I may just have to put this weight loss journey on the back burner for now and just, you know, focus on trying to figure out a way to alleviate the pain and, you know, get my blood sugars back down. Had to be, you know, taking my Novolog, which I haven't had to take in like 6 weeks, all because I missed one fucking shot. And it's like, what the heck? It shouldn't be that, you know, it shouldn't be like that. So I don't know. I see my neurologist this month. I see my endocrinologist next month or June. I see my neurologist in May, and I see my endocrinologist in June. But like I said, I'm at the point where I was like, I just feel like I want a whole new medical team, or at least somebody to look at it from a fresh perspective and see what else we can do or what I can change, you know, etc. I really hope I get good news that the pain management doctor, you know, that they can offer, you know, a treatment plan that's not something that'll make my myasthenia worse. And that's the other issue is, you know, a lot of nerve pain and neck pain can mimic symptoms of myasthenia with weakness and stuff like that. And that was another thing. She barely even did, you know, what's it called? An examination. Like, she had me squeeze, push, pull, and then she felt around on my neck, and that was the extent of it. And that I was just like, I felt like when I went to that neurologist in my appointment, from beginning to nerve conduction study to the end was less than 10 minutes. It's just like, I'm not happy with the level of the care I received. And so when I go back, I'm going to make sure that I make that known. So yeah, not a positive video today, guys, but life isn't always rainbows and unicorns, even though I really wish I could get a win. Like I told my therapist today, it's like I need life to be okay for a little while. Just my body to chill out and my life to be okay, so I can feel like I can just kind of reset and start all over, but we'll see what happens. So that's it, guys. Like I said, same exact weight, issues with blood sugar, all the things. So I'm gonna go and get some stuff done. I hope you guys had a good Easter if you celebrate. I hope that you're doing better than I am. And if you're struggling just as much as I am, let's just keep on keeping on. That's what the best we can do, is just to keep going. So I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.